Hey, this is part two of me venting about my life. Okay, I was in a long LDR with Jaden for 6 months. It was good at first, but then my overthinking got the best of me. He made me feel like I couldn't open up to him fully, not like matching PFP outfits, bios anymore. He also made me think of suicide, and I've been feeling that way ever since he called me names. I wouldn't let him treat me like that again. Anyways, enough of that. In high school, I remember painting a Claude Monet picture. I left high school when I was 16. I remember my mom asking me if I want to stay or go to the college. My sister went. Of course, I said college. I have been in way too many relationships that got me losing trust, losing my spark, smile, and coming back to them, treating them better, but no, I got worse BC of them. I never once had a phone until my last year of college. I have changed a lot from my old self. Like, I would be addicted to Instagram a lot. I would be Polly. I had this GF called Iris. She was over 16 and I was 17, 18. I would make edits of me and her. She broke up with me because I would use her when I didn't have a phone. I would take my anger out by banging my head on my bedroom window, and cry, or either I storm out my room, and have a temper tantrum. I always had this dream to make paper dragons, but the ones I made were terrible, BC. I'm not that creative. My other dream was to own a fursuit. Not that I was or am a furry. I just like the suits. No hate, please. I would overthink that. I'm not good enough or made to be loved. I tend not to open up fully, BC. Who knows, my words can be against me. I would not think everything over because of my past trauma and relationships. In mid-2020s, I met this friend group on Xbox by my guy best friend called Josh, but I know he introduced me to his friends, and then we all became best friends. But then everything changed when I met my friend Jody. I introduced her to my friends. She liked to flirt and play fool around. Then she eventually caught feelings for Marcus. They started dating for about a few weeks. Again, I don't remember. I was happy for them. I was her daughter. I remember when my guy friends would never date their ex because it's bro code, but unfortunately it already had been broken. Me and Jody, on the other hand, think we used to call every day or most days. I lied about me dating TJ just to see Jody's reaction. I didn't think much of a good reason, but she didn't believe me, which I hated myself for it. But anyways, that's all I can remember. Thank you all for supporting. I didn't want y'all to think that I want attention from the views.